final day of Card Party 2 is here. It's been an amazing time so far meeting a bunch of YouTubers like Deep Pocket Monster, PokeRev, PokeVault, and so many others. Unlike Saturday, which ran throughout the whole day, Sunday's schedule only goes from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. During the morning show, they dropped huge news of where and when Card Party 3 would take place. Get ready, because next year, Card Party is going to be even bigger, and we'll be heading to both the East and West coasts of the United States. For the East Coast, it will be in Tampa, Florida, from June 27th to the 29th. For the West Coast, it will be on October 3rd to the 5th. While we were not told where the location for Card Party 3 West would be held, a place has been chosen, they just want to reveal it later. Since this is the last day of Card Party 2, I wanted to go visit some vendors and buy some cards. While walking around, I bumped into a Possum Bud. I just recently found his channel and typically tune in while washing dishes and enjoying his take on drama in the Pokemon community. It's the type of content I didn't even know I needed. Back to the vendors, I was on the hunt for some illustration rares and Wizard of the Coast vintage cards. I've been trying to pick up more cards from Neo Revelation lately, so I was really happy to find a holo and non-holo version of Ho-Oh, and also a non-holo card of Celebi. The vendor was also kind enough to knock down the price a bit. In addition to the Neo Revelation cards, I also picked up a bunch of illustration rares from Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces. Walking around a bit more, Lindsay found a Master Ball keychain she really liked. They had so many great designs. I love that they used the sprite artwork from the Game Boy Advance games. We also found Terry's booth. You'll recognize him from several DPM videos.
I wish I had those cards back. I don't even know where they went.
One of the cool things I was shown was an uncut test print sheet from Wizards of the Coast. This was going to be auctioned off, but what I found so interesting was this sheet included both Pokemon and Magic the Gathering cards together. I never knew that they created sheets like this that included two different card games. We stopped by Tabletop Village where a Pokemon tournament and trades were taking place. While we didn't participate in any tournaments, we did have our own mission. Lindsay still had an Articuno to catch. We remember seeing one a while back but didn't pull the trigger on it because we wanted to browse more first. Trying to retrace our steps, we finally found the vendor. It was a gold Galarian Articuno from Brilliant Stars. I also picked up an illustration rare for myself. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video, hit that like button as it helps me know I'm doing a good job and you're enjoying the content. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you'll be immediately notified when my next video goes up online. With our mission to find this legendary bird complete, we headed on over to the Vault-X booth to sign my PokeVault-X binder. Speaking of signatures, there's Cool Trainer Ryan and PokeVault out in the wild. This is perfect because I still had to get CTR's signature on the binder and a Celebi card.
I'll be sigging, devaluing.
With a pick and a sig to devalue the card, we decided to chill at Bulk Avenue again. While there, I ran into Matt, Lisa, and Rylan of Rylan's Pokemon Adventure on YouTube. I saw them before on Thursday, the night before Card Party. They came all the way from Michigan just like me. We all took a picture together and Rylan asked me to sign some of her graded cards. Keep up the good work on your channel, Rylan, and if you'd like to subscribe to her channel, check out Rylan's Pokemon Adventure. Speaking of travelers, I got to meet a viewer named Jeff. I couldn't believe I met another person from Michigan. And Jeff, if you're watching, I totally appreciate your kind words. It's viewers like you that motivate me to keep going and do my best. So shout out to you and all the Michiganders that made the trip, and I hope to see you guys at the next card party. The closing ceremony would begin soon with the final giveaways, panels, and pack battles. 5 pack battles would take place between Team Gold and Team Silver. Pat showed off the current scores, and as expected, Team Gold was trailing behind, but not by much. People from the audience were randomly selected to open first edition Neo Genesis packs. These packs are literally 24 years old. After going through the first 4 pack battles, it really all came down to the wire on the final 2 packs. Team Gold managed to pull a first edition Heracross. While not the most expensive card, it's still valued at $70. It was now Team Silver's turn to open up their last pack. Depending on what Team Silver pulls will determine who wins this pack battle. Skipping the pack trick and removing the energy card at the top, the final card was revealed. A first edition Azumarill. This card holds a value of $44, less than the Heracross. And with that, Team Gold wins! What a turn of events! All throughout Card Party, Team Gold was considered the underdogs because they had less people. With the competition over, there was just one more surprise. But this was for Pat. Unbeknownst to Pat, during the event, Dan and Ben were going around collecting signatures from every Card Party attendee. So many people signed it, and Pat couldn't believe what he saw. The crowd even shouted DPM for Pat to show their appreciation for him and his team. This event was so successful and so much work was put into it. He deserved it. But as I reflect on the past 3 days, it made me realize that the most memorable part of Card Party is not actually about Pokemon, or the cards we bought, or pulled from packs. It's not about who wins or loses. It's really about the community. And I know it's such a cliche thing to say, but it really is true. And that's what Card Party helped me realize. Every single person I met, every friendship forged, every conversation I had. These are the memories that spring to mind first when I think of my experience at Card Party. Pokemon may be a collective thing we all have in common, but it's the memories and friendships that we create that are cherished forever. And it's through these things we will continue to grow and make this community stand the test of time. So to all of you at Card Party 2, it was great to meet you. Thank you to Pat and his team for putting on a great show. Thank you for being so welcoming, and I hope to see you all at Card Party in the future. Thank you for watching, keep on collecting, and I'll see you guys in the next video.